Welcome back to HK Auto Garage. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the coolest modern interpretations of a classic American truck, the 2025 Chevy C10 SVG Pickup. This isn't your average workhorse. It's a bold, performance-inspired take on the legendary C10, blending vintage looks with modern muscle and high-end craftsmanship. Whether you're into retro styling or raw V8 power, this truck delivers. Let's jump into the details. Exterior, interior, performance, and pricing. Starting with the exterior, the 2025 Chevy C10 SVG is a head-turner from every angle. It keeps the square body silhouette that made the original C10 so iconic, but sharpens everything up with modern materials and aggressive styling. The front end features a reworked grille with black mesh and LED headlights that give it a bold, modern presence while still honoring its heritage. The hood is vented for heat extraction, and you'll notice aggressive lines flowing down the body that signal performance over utility. The stance is lower than your typical pickup. This truck hugs the ground on a set of 20 or 22-inch wheels, wrapped in low-profile performance tires. Wide fenders, side skirts, and a custom rear diffuser complete the street truck look. Around back, the taillights have been updated with LED lighting, and there's a custom tailgate stamped with C10 to remind you this is no ordinary Silverado. The dual exhaust tips tucked under the bumper and the rumble they produce, pure muscle. Now let's talk interior. Inside the C10 SVG, you'll find a cabin that's all about driver engagement with a touch of modern comfort. The interior keeps a simple, driver-focused layout, but it's wrapped in high-end materials like Alcantara, leather, and brushed metal trim. The seats are sport buckets, bolstered for spirited driving, and covered in two-tone leather with SVG embroidery. Even the steering wheel is race-inspired. Flat bottom, thick and ready for action. The dash features a digital gauge cluster with custom graphics that throw it back to the analog style of the original C10, but with all the tech you'd expect in 2018-2025. A center touchscreen handles infotainment, navigation, and performance data, with full support for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Bluetooth connectivity. The cabin is tight but functional, offering a blend of muscle car feel and modern truck practicality. Under the hood, this thing is a beast. The 2025 C10 SVG is powered by a supercharged 6.2-liter LT4 V8 engine, pushing out over 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, sending power to the rear wheels. 0 to 60 happens in about 4 seconds flat, which is insane for a pickup. The suspension is tuned for street performance, with coilovers and a reinforced chassis that makes it feel more like a Camaro than a truck when you're behind the wheel. Braking is handled by massive Brembo calipers, and the entire truck rides on a lowered sport suspension that keeps it glued to the road. It's not meant for towing or hauling gravel. This is a driver's truck, built for cruising, shows, and burning rubber. As for price, the 2025 Chevy C10 SVG Pickup doesn't come cheap. Base price is expected to land around $85,000, and with options, it can climb past $100,000. But for a custom-built, retro, modern performance truck like this, you're paying for exclusivity, power, and style that stands out anywhere. That's the 2025 Chevy C10 SVG Pickup, a wild blend of old-school looks and modern muscle. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you drive one of these over a Hellcat Ram or Lightning F-150? Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time right here on HK Auto Garage.